Hey YouTube, it's Amanda. It has been 1 month since my last video, so I figured Happy New Year's. I better get on here and kick my New Year off right and give you guys an update and make my video before I lose steam. It's 2:22 in the morning on January 1st, 2012. And like I said, you guys haven't heard from me in a month. So, you know, time to update. Wow, a month. Last you heard from me, I weighed 235 pounds. And that was week 25. And now we're on week 30. So we need to get cracking here. Anyway, it's been crazy. Merry Christmas. I hope you guys had a great holiday. I hope you had a great New Year's and that you stayed safe. We went to my best friend's house and we kind of collaborated on dinner, and we did a steak dinner, and I went out to a local butcher shop, which is kind of a scarce thing around here, and got a tenderloin steak and had that cooked up, and I had maybe 6 bites of it, maybe not even that much, and the way it was cooked was perfect, and I could cut it with a freaking butter knife. It was so awesome. So I had that, and I tried asparagus, which I was so happy about. That was really good. And I even tried zucchini. I've had zucchini once in my life, and it was on pizza, and it was nasty. But the way my best friend Lisa made it was just awesome. So I'm going to have to definitely get some and try it here. But anyway, so the reason for my absence is because December 19th, which was the beginning of my week 28, I went into the doctor and had routine blood work done, and it came back that she noticed that my crit was 10. And normal range is 35 and up. So when your crit's 10, it's not good. No bueno. So she wanted me hospitalized right then and there. And I told her I'm not ready for that. It's Christmas. I need to be at home. My kids were having a Christmas program the following day at school, and I had Christmas presents not wrapped and cards to send out, and my life at that point was just utter chaos. So her telling me that she was going to hospitalize me, it was not happening. So she was on the phone with my surgeon. I was on the phone with my surgeon. We were both trying to get a hold of him. She wanted me to go to the local hospital. I told her no, he's going to want me to go to Seattle. And we were trying to find answers on whether or not it was something that he felt I could be treated for locally, or if, yes, I needed to come in. I finally got a hold of him, and he said, get here now. So she let me go home, and she even told me I should not be letting you drive. And I told her, I promise, I feel fine. I drove here from work, which, you know, is a half-hour away. I live right around the corner. Like, it wasn't even a 10-minute drive. I'm like, just let me go home, let me get together, and I will have my husband drive me to Seattle. So I called my husband. He said, well, I'm on my way home. And I said, okay, well, I'm heading home. And I got home. I quick packed a bag. I wrapped as many Christmas presents as I could. I actually had to throw some in a Rubbermaid container. I wrapped up my mom's gifts so she couldn't see. But I had to take her my dad and my sisters and my brother-in-law's and have her wrap them for me because I wanted them there, and I didn't know how long they were going to keep me, and you know, I didn't want to ruin anybody's holiday. So we drove out to my mom's to bring her the Christmas turkey that was in my freezer and to drop off gifts, and she decided that she wanted to come with and spend the night with me at the hospital so that my husband could go home because he had to work in the morning. So, which was nice, because it was nice to have my mommy there. But We got there at like 9 something. They checked me in. I was sent back into a room almost immediately because my surgeon had called to tell them that I was on the way. They had me upstairs by 11. By 11:30, I had a unit of blood going in, and I had my IV set up, and they put me on the Protonics, which is omeprazole. They told me I was going to have an endoscopy in the morning at 6 o'clock. That got pushed to noon. Noon became 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock became 6 o'clock. I finally had my endoscopy at 10 o'clock at night on Wednesday, which kind of sucked. So I missed the Christmas program at work, which I was not happy about. My mom had to wrap my Christmas gifts. Christmas cards have not gone out yet. Sorry. If you're on my list, you'll get them. And then finally, Thursday morning, my crit was holding steady at 32, so they let me go home, which was nice. That was my little Christmas miracle. But I managed to go from weighing 235 to weighing 245, which really did not have me very happy. And when I went back into my surgeon's on the 30th, I was down to 230. And then I decided to go ahead and weigh in now because I thought, yeah, I think I've lost a couple of pounds. So I stood on my scale just before making this video, and I'm now down to 225. And my scale here, my Wii, is spot on with my surgeon's scale. So I have lost at this moment 133 pounds since June 6th. And on Friday, this coming up Friday, I will have my 7-month surge anniversary, which will be nice. So I'm hoping to be down even more by then. So yeah, my goal for January, because I've been losing pretty steadily, and I'm still losing. I've gone up, but only because of hospital stuff. I haven't hit a plateau or anything like that yet. So my goal for January is to lose these last 26 pounds and get to Wonderland. That would be a great way to bring in my new year. So anyway, my endoscopy. They brought in a specialist, which is why my appointment time kept getting moved. And he told me that he went in with a different scope than what they used the first time in September. And he pretty much, in a roundabout way, told me that the guy that did my endoscopy and he cauterized my ulcer and put some clamps in it back in September, he pretty much told me that that guy was an idiot. And said I read his report. The first 5 lines of his report went on and on and on and whined about how the ulcer's in a bad spot. I'm not confident that I got it. It might rebleed, blah, 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 blah. So he was admitting that he didn't think he got it. Sorry, I'm getting kind of hot. So, so this doctor told me that he's very confident that he clipped it, that, you know, it cauterized just right. He used a different scope. He's pretty sure that that he's got it, and sent me on my merry way. And I think he did a great job because I feel great. I'm starting to get energy back. I'm not 100% yet, but I've been doing good. I've been working on cleaning my house here and there and stuff like that. So I went in, like I said, on the 30th to see my surgeon, and I took off all the weight that I put on in my hospital stay, and they were like really surprised. I do have some problems with edema, which is fluid collection. And I haven't had this problem before in my other hospitalizations, but my ankles and my lower legs, like about 6 inches above my ankles, swelled up really bad. And I went to take my sock off, and it looked like someone had like squeezed my leg. Like you could see, like my leg was here, and it kind of went in like this and then swelled back out like this. It was really bizarre. So they told me to lay in bed and keep my feet higher than my heart. So I spent all day Saturday in bed, laying flat with my legs propped up. I actually turned around towards the head of my bed and put my feet up on the wall, and I laid there like all day. And that worked. It took all the swelling out, and they told me that if you continue to have any problems with that, we can put you on a diuretic. And I was like, can't I just take Midol? No, because the Midol that I have that does have a diuretic has caffeine, and I can't have caffeine because of my ulcer. So they said that they would put me on something else. Fine and dandy. So that's what's going on with me. But yeah, you know, and I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. Even though I have my bleeding ulcer, I am 150 pounds lighter right now than, well, no, now I'm 160 pounds lighter than I was this time last year. If I had to go back and change my decision to not have or to have my Roux-en-Y, I would do it all over again, because just the way I feel aside from the ulcer and all the experiences I have with the clothes and finding new things to wear and getting rid of stuff that's too big, and just I am loving life aside from my ulcer. So this is just a little hiccup in my road. If this is my only complication, that means I'm doing really great. I don't regret my decision. I don't. And I would do it all over again. So I just wanted to throw that out there, because I've had several people ask me, well, God, aren't you sure that, you know, that you shouldn't have done this now? No, that's not the case. I would do it all over again. So I just wanted to throw that out there. But anyway, I am going to close this now. And part of my goal for January is to get back into the routine of doing my weekly updates, especially since I'm trying my hardest to lose 26 pounds and get into Wonderland by January 31st. I hope you guys have a great new year. And I'm so glad that 2011 is done and over with, because it's been rough the last 6 months of the year. But I wish everyone a happy and healthy 2012, and you guys are doing great, and you're all in my thoughts and prayers like always. And I'm on Facebook if anybody needs a cheerleader in their corner. And I just wish us nothing but the best for all of us. So on that note, I'm going to close, and I hope you guys have a great night. And it's like 2:30 now in the morning, so I'm going to bed. My husband's already in bed, so I'm going to go snuggle up to him and get warm, because it's freezing here in my house. So, love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!